Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Dead Cells. We're going to be playing our warm-up run for the day. I've got a cup of coffee, freshly made today, although something about it tastes different than usual. It's the exact same method I've used in the past, but something feels like a little bit more rich. It's not bad, but it's like a little chocolatey or something. I don't know what I did, but it's still good. On this run of Dead Cells, you know what? We don't use the repeater crossbow all that often, but it fits into what I was kind of wanting to do today, which I think is a bit of a survival run. Not necessarily a ranged survival run, but we can open up with the repeater crossbow, and after a couple of floors, or after one floor even, we can, hello, can't actually go in there and fight you. We can swap off to something maybe a little bit different. It doesn't have to be, you know, a tombstone run. We could do something else. Very surprised that we actually have a, synergy kind of built into the weapon right now. Well, it's not really a damage synergy built into the weapon because we don't actually have, there we go, any bonus damage associated with burning oil enemies, but we do have the ability to actually burn and oil enemies. Well, when we kill a rat, it'll create some fire, and then the shot itself creates the oil on enemies. Hey, stop that. What is this? Phaser. I don't like the phaser so much. But you know what? It does have its uses, like making sure that that enemy, that elite, wasn't gonna rip me a new one. We also have the tonic. Shoots a volley of arrows and then gives you a protective aura, reducing the damage you take, and also gives you a shield, right? Reduces damage taken by 20% for 9 seconds. I gotta figure out how I feel about the tonic. I don't think it's very good. Ice crossbow. I'm gonna be honest. When I was looking at those recycling tubes, I thought it was the ice crossbow. And so I was like, we're gonna be using the repeater crossbow, because I corrected myself. The ice crossbow is also interesting, and I kinda wanna maybe use this at some point. But I think it's like legit trash. It does have a sweet little auto fire on it, and what I like about it is that the piercing shot gives you your ammo back, which I think is very interesting. You know, you don't actually have that much of a limited set of ammunition with the ice crossbow. You effectively have infinite ammunition because as long as you fire the piercing shot, you get your ammo back immediately, all of it. It doesn't even take it, well, okay, it takes one ammo to fire it, but it returns bolts lodged in frozen enemies. Well, you know, I have a question because this is very important. When it says returns bolts lodged in frozen enemies, does it mean only frozen enemies? Like if you hit someone who's just slowed down, will you not get your bolt back? I don't know. But you know what? Seems okay. I guess I prefer, nice. I prefer the, very interesting. I prefer the repeater crossbow because if you, this is the problem with the cat, is that it's gonna ruin the freeze effect. If you have the repeater crossbow, cat, stop unfreezing the enemies, I hate you. All you do is you root the enemies. You can root lots of enemies at the same time because the repeater crossbow shot actually goes up and around and it pierces enemies. This doesn't. The ice crossbow shot, I don't know if it actually can get piercing like at all. I don't think I've ever seen it have piercing, which makes it very interesting because it feels a little bit more limited, you know? I don't know. But for now, I think I am gonna go back to the repeater crossbow. I think it is just straight up better. It might be a little bit less useful on bosses, but let's be honest, either of these crossbows is gonna be less useful on bosses, unless you're rolling the explosive crossbow. Which is actually kind of interesting to me that that's the only crossbow that's any good, because the other ones really suck. They really do. The heavy crossbow has damage issues with related to how it's actually like literally mathematically calculated in the game. The ice crossbow enemies are gonna get immune to the ice effect, and then it's not gonna do anything. And the repeater crossbow enemies are gonna get resistant to the root effect, so it's not gonna do anything. So what the heck am I supposed to do, game? Let's go where the game wants me to go. Well, the game wants me to go somewhere I don't want to go. Hold on, where's my teleporter? I was just at a teleporter. I don't know where to go, okay? We could go to the castle and go fight freaking death. I don't want to do that. We could go to the ossuary. Fight Black Bridge boss. It has been a while. No. Bit of an easy route, but sure, let's go to the promenade. I feel like it definitely has been quite a while, and I'm okay doing it. Oh yeah, and then the other thing about the freeze effect is that if you burn enemies, you can't freeze them. And then also if you have the, might as well, if you have a familiar like the cat, he's gonna prevent you from freezing the enemies properly because he'll unfreeze them. So lots of funky things happening, you know? It's gonna take this engagement again. I actually was talking to someone about this the other day, and I mentioned that we both agreed, I think, that you get comboed a lot in Dead Cells. You can lose a run in 2 seconds if you dodge incorrectly or you get hit at the wrong time. So having the backup, it's a really handy thing just to have it in case you need it. It's not a crutch, especially now that it, you know, was nerfed. It's just a convenient ability to not have your entire run be wasted at one mistake. And especially for me lately, the rampaging zombies, they have been freaking ridiculous lately. I keep getting, I mean, it's on me for sure, but I keep getting hit by those rampaging zombies. I'm like literally stuck. There we go. It's not been a very good time. I don't know why I had so much of a problem in that room. Okay, I had it backwards. I thought that I had piercing shots on both forms of the crossbow. That is incorrect. Only the Y effect, the one on the right, has piercing shots. The one on the left doesn't. That's why those enemies were not getting rooted properly. That explains it. It's my bad. And again, like, you know, my mistake there. My mistake getting hit for, you know, 60% of my damage because I just misread the situation or misread a weapon. That's why I love having a disengagement, because it means I can be a little bit more casual, you know? Nope. No thank you. I don't have to try hard nearly as much. Oh, you jerk. Okay. Unfortunately, that guy did not get destroyed. You know, the other thing is, against some of these enemies, you can't really root them twice in a row with the repeater crossbow. Well, really thought I would do more damage faster than that. You know, you hit him with the repeater crossbow once, and then after 3 seconds when the effect runs out, I try to hit him again, and then they don't actually get rooted again. I don't know why that is the case. I don't know, maybe I'm overvaluing. Oh my God, I thought there was a roll. Okay. Pause, take a drink, Apparently the coffee has not yet hit the bloodstream. Stop being a dummy. Heal up. Maybe I'm overvaluing the repeater crossbow is what I was gonna say. Because it doesn't, you think that it would actually, you know, root lots of enemies in a row, but it never seems to. It only seems to root one enemy at a time. But maybe it's just the tall guys, those failed experiments eating all the arrows. Regardless, I'm handling this very incorrectly. Let's bring it back. And I think probably just look for a new weapon. I'm not playing 10 out of 10 with the repeater crossbow right now, so let's find something else. And this is gonna be free food. It's gonna be infected food, but I'll still take it. Also, can I just say, I hate the promenade. I hate the promenade. Yeah, like you would, whoa. Like you would expect that guy not to eat up all the shots, like some of them would go over him and hit an enemy behind him, but that doesn't actually seem to happen in a lot of situations. Random skills. Wait, I'm a fool. Literally last floor, one of the shops was a weapon shop, wasn't it? Apparently I just completely blanked on that mentally. See ya. Yeah, get out of here. Powerful grenade over the cat. Yes, thank you. We're gonna get a little bit more HP, I guess. Not ideal. That's okay. And hopefully this is gonna be a weapon shop, because I need something that I'm a little bit more comfortable with, I think. Like I would expect the shots to have a better chance at actually going over the one dude. I forget his name, the teleport guy. I would expect it to go over him a little bit and hit an enemy behind him, but maybe if you're just at point blank, it just doesn't do that or something. I don't know. You'd think with, you know, however many hours of this game I actually have, I'd be maybe a little bit better at understanding some of the mechanics. Could you stop that? Okay. It's just skills! This is not what I'm looking for, game. Hate that those guys also teleport through your bolts, but you know, if you can dodge, surely they can dodge too. You need piercing for the quiver to hit more than one enemy. Yeah, I think I need, well, cause it has an arc, right? And in a lot of situations, hey, stop that. In a lot of situations, the shots will go over one enemy and hit an enemy behind him, but against certain enemies at certain distances, it's not reliable, and I think that reliability is what throws me off. I expect it to always work, but it doesn't always work. If you had piercing, it would always work, but it might be a little bit hard to get piercing. I mean, especially because it's a low level, it only has 3 modifiers. Now, do we want to go easy mode? Because we can go easy mode. We can go easy mode very easily. Boy's axe, baseball bat. Are you a mimic? You're not a mimic. Okay, I'm going easy mode. I don't even want to look. You know what? Get me out of here. I've earned this. Have I actually earned this? I don't know. I don't know if I've actually earned this, but I'd like to think that I've earned it. Oh my god, thank you, kitty cat. I didn't see the grenade bat. I mean, here's the thing. When the shop gives it to you, both pieces of the puzzle, how can I say no? Well, I could say no to make it maybe a little bit more interesting, because at this point it's gonna be, you know, easy, GG, ultimate, top tier. I beat Dead Cells in 2 seconds. Ah. Thank you, cat. The cat has been saving my life. Thank you. Most OP run of Dead Cells ever. Click here to find out more. Forget the like, favorite, and subscribe. I joke, but like that is kind of my job-ish. Not literally, but you know, figuratively. Where are we going? There's a scroll fragment up there. You know what? We'll find a teleporter. Actually, we might... No, we will find a teleporter at the very end. Sometimes there's no teleporter by the prison exits. It's very weird. I don't know why. Maybe that's the real meat and potatoes of the run, is that I actually just need to use the cat more. Like, just throw the cat at the enemies. What it's there for. To be yeeted into the sun. This is looking pretty good though. I'm glad to have swapped out to a slightly different run. Maybe something that's gonna be a little bit easier for my brain to comprehend. Or maybe I just need more practice with the... laser beam. Okay. Maybe I just need more practice with the, how did that happen? With the repeater crossbow, because it's a funky weapon. That was almost a very good performance. I just got hit by the laser beam. I actually was having a hard time identifying the elite because of the cluster of screen effects. Segas Jr., welcome. Academy Kill, hello. Using Casey today, I see. I'm gonna use Casey for a minute because I was not having a good time with that repeater crossbow. But we'll probably, you know, here's what I imagine. I imagine we're gonna fight the first boss will die pretty nicely to this combo, maybe try to find a wolf trap. In fact, maybe we should look for a wolf trap right now. After the first floor, then we're gonna start thinking about what we're actually gonna take after that. We're gonna start re-rolling equipment. Oh, another bonker. Well, re-rolling / replacing equipment. We will need to replace equipment. We get a wolf trap, a wolf trap, a wolf trap. No trap, that's okay. There's one more shop somewhere. Where was it? Next to this shop. This one also was a skill shop. Because if we can find the wolf traps, that's a very easy kill against the bridge boss. In fact, the ideal way of against bridge boss, can't see myself, would be to get like maybe a stun grenade so you can, but it doesn't, no it does enable the crits. Okay, yeah, okay. Let's do that, stun grenade, stun granada. And there's the wolf trap. Do we want a wolf trap? No, let's keep the stun grenade. That should be good enough. Meow. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. I like it, I like it. Because I'm not going to be holding on to level, 5 equipment for the whole run. We're going to want to swap out after our first boss. Extra jump, damage from projectiles being reduced, 2 levels of survival, and 1 off color. I will take it. It's a good amulet to get. I think what I should do, though, is I should definitely go for... this one, Heart of Ice. Reduces skill cooldowns. We should have very low cooldowns with all of the abilities that we have, right? We have Stun and Root. The Boy's Axe will root the enemies, and then we'll immediately get a 1-second cooldown. On bigger enemies, we can just use the Stun Grenade. Smack, 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 smack. Oh, I'm gonna have glitched audio for the rest of the run, damn it. And I'll be on the lookout for... other... for other weapons too, depending on what we find. Maybe I'll want to grab something else, but let's worry about this for now. Hold on. I don't know why you're not dying. I killed you with the grenade. Yeah, the cooldown, it comes back very quickly with Heart of Ice. Normally I'm not a big Heart of Ice fan. But I think that is a mistake. I think it's actually fantastic, especially if you're building around something like this, which is the baseball bat run. Excuse me. I don't know why you still have a laser beam. Just constantly eat everything you have. Just start smacking, smacking, and smacking. Increases your movement speed after a critical hit. Abyssal Trident, legendary. Well, we're not going to use that, so rip. It's a bad time to get a legendary weapon. It's early, and it's not a weapon that I normally take anyways. And especially in this scenario, it doesn't even do that much damage. You know what, maybe on this run we'll get very lucky and we'll just, find like a legendary tombstone or something. Then we can just use that for the whole run. I mean, this is why I like the baseball bat. It's just so smooth. Well, it's as smooth as I'm gonna get it, I guess. Hey, cat. Thank you, kitty. Dong 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 dong. This could actually be like a good combo, I'm realizing. I mean, if you're attacking so frequently. Through the door, thank you. It does seem like it might be a good combo piece. Oh, that was easy. Oh, I missed the key! And there's an explosive crossbow too, dude. Hold on. Quick check to see if there's any secrets or lies up here. Well, let's go get the key. take a look at that crossbow, but I don't know, we don't need it. We don't need it, but we also don't not need it. We don't need the repeater crossbow. That one we can say no to. I guess maybe what we could do is we could just like, you know, fight the boss. After the boss fight, then we can think about what we're gonna be doing with our equipment. We don't have to decide it now. And actually, this will be a pretty low level crossbow too. The weapons that are inside of these doors are not the best. Level 6, yeah. Double damage on the melee hit though, but pretty low damage. Let's go to the ossuary. It's been a while. Didn't I just do a run that was tactics, and we opened with an explosive crossbow? I feel like that did just happen, but I could be incorrect. All right, mutation time. We don't need kill rhythm. That much is certain. Armadillo pack. We do not have a shield. We could get one. Berserker? No. Counterattack? No. Necromancy? No. Resistance? No. Parry? No. Parry? No. Support? No. Tranquility? No. Point blank? No. Acrobata pack? No. Scheme? No. Predator? No. Tainted Flask of Vengeance? No. Well, I was seeing or thinking about combo. We don't really have that high level of brutality, but it could be a nice combo piece. Or we could go for like, don't know. I don't think gas. Early bank? You know, the point of coming to the ossuary is not for the path, it's for the ossuary. I haven't been down here for a while. I want to experience the ossuary. I don't want to say F you ossuary, I am out. Well, I do want to say that actually. Run from the gold, no, the cells are coming. This is the wrong direction. Oh, you jerk. Could you not be here though? This is the direction we want to go in, I think. Well, it might be the direction we want to go in. We're looking for that cursed chest. But there's enough enemies back there that even if this is not the right direction, we should have enough enemies. Hold on. Ow, ow. Look. Did I know that was a possibility? Yeah. Did I still tank the explosions? Yeah. I love that pit room. It's just so much fun, especially the first time you find it. Excuse me? You got stuck in the wall there and I couldn't hit you for a second. Not a very, like, you know, peak performance so far. That much is, you know, obvious. Death Scythe, very little damage. We're not gonna take that. What would I like to replace my weapons with? I guess the answer is nothing. Giant Killer, of course. Baseball bat already does like the similar amount of damage though. it's just a low peak. I've peaked. I've peaked in Dead Cells. Every run from here on out is gonna be worse than my previous runs. It is a Mimic shop, so there could be a Mimic down there in that room with the giant killer. I don't really want any of that equipment though. Maybe the Boy's Axe, because it would be a little higher level. Oh, I forgot just how annoying this floor can be. Maybe this is the right direction. Whoa, what a slide! Did you see that? That was an incredible slide. Yo, where is... Where's my cursed chest? It's always at the freaking end of the whole floor. I'll take all the curses at this point, I don't care. Really? How come I couldn't throw my cat right there? That was interesting. Game was like, nah. I know that's the whole mechanic about the animal, but we're not gonna let you do it this time. Okay, I would maybe buy something from this shop. Better giant whistle, it would be level 10. Better stun grenade, it would be level 10. We already have a level 7. I mean, a higher level grenade would be okay. But this one has stun duration up, which is actually pretty nice. A whole lot of nothing. Just infinite amounts of extended corridors and elevators and melees increasing. Like, I don't know, is it up here? Probably not. Thank you, cat. Just waiting for the elevators. It's the reason why I never do these paths. Because they always kill me and they always take a while. Trying to think. If there's a mimic, what am I looking for? What equipment would I like to see upgraded? Ooh, you know, a root grenade is not that bad. Let's try this for a minute. This is actually pretty good for just getting through the floor here. Okay, enemies have lower attacks cooldowns, I'm realizing. Little, dangerous. Got a couple of enemies left to kill. Okay, so that's gonna be one. You'll be the last one. All right. Yeah, I only realized as I was fighting these enemies that, hey, they are in fact faster. They're faster because I have high melees. They attack very quickly. We gotta be very freaking careful. Please? What's left on the floor? There's no other shops, so it is just those two. I guess we'll figure it out as we go. Oh! Okay, that was a little dumb. I don't know what I'm looking for though. Like, The equipment I have seems pretty decent so far. Oh, you know the other thing about this floor? I guess I'm just realizing it. The goo tubes, the enemies that they create, it's not like you're reducing your melees when you kill the goo. So sometimes those guys can just be a bit of a time sink, right? I only just realized that now, really. You know, I do like the fact that, oh my God, because we have here a root grenade and a stun grenade, we should be able to get our cooldowns very low by just alternating the rooting and the stunning and then attacking. You know, we've got Heart of Ice. Okay, we're gonna take this, we're gonna take this. Action Run, welcome, bonk run. Yeah, we're bonking it right now. For the time being, I'm more than willing to take other equipment if it shows up. But you know, when you're not comfortable with your weapon and the game gives you the baseball bat and the root axe at the same time in the same shop, you gotta take it. You gotta do it. You can't not do it. All right, hold on. Gotta recycle this. I still have quite a few enemies left to kill because I did a lot of running past things at the beginning of this. You're going to moke me, but actually I play only that because I found it so fun. The baseball bat, it's a very fun playstyle. I do enjoy it, and I'm not going to moke you for that. I will moke you for calling it moke. Are you moking me? No. What happened to you? Where'd you go? You just kind of like disappeared on me. Well, he definitely disappeared, but that's because he's dead. It's all in good fun, by the way. A few more enemies left. I think the thing that I love the most about the baseball bat run, though, is the fact that the crits are Hotline Miami, very like vibrant, colorful numbers, and there's something about that that is just very satisfying in Dead Cells to see the damage numbers in, you know, a rainbow font. Careful, careful. Alright, so there's gonna be one gastronomy pickup. And I don't think there was another food item. Well, there was, but I ate it earlier. So we're gonna do the mimic shops real quick. Hopefully we can pick up something good, and then we're out. So let's see. Give me a giant whistle doing 10,000 damage. Give me a reroll. Give me a reroll. Give me a reroll. I don't, you know, honestly, nah, I'm out. I just don't see any of that equipment really being better than what I have. I really like what we have. It synergizes into the baseball bat. Another baseball bat would have been nice, but it didn't show up. This one has more damage on a stunned target. That'll happen all the time, hopefully. So let's not even worry about like re-rolling things. Unless... yeah, I'm not gonna re-roll it anymore, but I was hoping for like shots leave a trail of flames, poison enemy, and then we could build into that maybe, but. Let's just hopefully murder this boss with our amazing equipment. It's gonna be, why? What the hell was that? Concierge. He just... I don't think I've ever done that, actually. I don't think I've ever fought him with just the baseball bat and the flashbang, just constantly keeping him locked down. I think that's the first time I've ever done that. That was stupid. That was stupid, stupid, stupidly easy. Toxic Cloud, Mushroom Boy. Because the other bosses, they become much more resistant to stun. I don't think he actually really gets resistance to stun. So, I guess that's just how you do it. If he was becoming resistant, he wasn't showing it. Mushroom Boy. Do we want a level 9 legendary Mushroom Boy? Hey, Disp, welcome. You know what? It is a good way of enabling a poison synergy, and we really don't need the root grenade. So we can probably take it. Because I already have root with the axe, you know? Stilt Village. Ugh. Mushroom Boy, what is the secret of your power? Mushroom Boy. What? Oh my god, it's been so long since I've listened to Tenacious D that I don't actually... I can't remember the rhythm. It's funny, I go to the Slumbering Sanctuary in the graveyard mostly when I go to the crypt, you know? That's the only exits. Everywhere else I'm like, give me that Fractured Shrine legendary sick loot. You know what? Hold on. Do I have a coin? I don't have a coin. Ah, screw it, whatever. Pet the Mushroom Boy. You press RT twice to pet him, right? I believe that's how that works. Get out of here. Bird, get out of the floor. You're a bird, not a graboid. I couldn't remember the name of him for a second there. I was like, yeah, what's the name of that monster? You know the one. Your mom. That's gonna be a little bit of a harder jump. But it's actually a very easy route back. Whew. Hey, Ross said welcome. by the way. How you doing today? You know what I hope? I hope that in the Dead Cells Alpha, they make it so that cursed chests can be cursed chest mimics. I hope that that's like a secret part of the update. They're not gonna put it in alpha, they're just gonna release it. And there's gonna be random chests that can like murder you. That'd be great. I'm sure everyone would love that. Hashtag nobody actually loved it. Except for weirdos like Abe, who love people suffering. Rosset says, it's a chill Saturday, about all one can hope for. Well, you could hope for more. Get out of here. Imagine the dev team listening to you. I'll send him an email later. I'll be like, hey, sup dog? Sup Motion Twin? Love what you guys did with the baguette update. How do you like the idea of cursed mimics? You can have that one for free. It's another Trident. There's probably some like, you know, dual binding nonsense you could do with it. You'd be like, oh, double Trident, you're invincible. I don't know. Look, you think I'm actually gonna figure that nonsense out? This sucks. This is like the worst. It's like actually like a 0 out of 10. Random skills. Even then I'm like, I don't care. What this seems like is, it seems like this is gonna be a run where we're going to just fight like, I don't know, Clock Boss or Scarecrow or something, and we're just gonna hope that our stun grenade just keeps them locked down enough. War Spear, 9,000 to 15,000 is not bad. That's not bad at all. Nutcracker, 16,000 DPS. Also not bad. Critical hits if the victim is stunned, frozen, or rooted. Plus 20% damage base. Bonus on bleed and burning oil, which we can't enable, but I gotta admit that the Nutcracker, I mean, it's effectively a baseball bat, right? They're the same weapon. One is fast, one is slow. Hello. And I have to wonder if maybe there's some normal reason to have one or another on your average run. Because we can pick, of course, which one we want, but I'm trying to think, like, why would you want one or the other? Is there something that they're better at? Like the Nutcracker, that's more likely to kill in one hit because it's a slower weapon. But the baseball bat's faster, and so of course it being faster means that, you know, in the time of one Nutcracker shot, you can still get 2 baseball hits in. Bat plus nut plus switch, says Ashen Rand. Just love the phrasing of that. Yeah, I guess we could take Kill Rhythm and then do baseball bat into Nutcracker, but how are we gonna get the rooting? We don't actually have rooting if we do that, because we gotta get rid of one of our items. So. I guess theoretically, you don't need to have wow, that didn't kill you. Theoretically, you don't need to have the boy's axe. You could do it with a root grenade. You could do it with a... Knock it off. You could do it with the stun grenade only, but like the stun grenade's got a long cooldown, and if you ever mess up and you don't have that cooldown, you're not gonna be doing anything. You're just gonna be sitting there waiting for your cooldown to come back. We get out of here. I don't know. But yeah, bat plus nut sounds like a very good idea. I love bat and nut. Fractured shrines, high expectations, and epic disappointment, says Quark. It's just like... They could make it give you at least one weapon. Well, it did give me one weapon. Just gave me a weapon I didn't want. It's a funky weapon. You just run in a straight line and you can't control yourself for a minute. Meow. Meow. I just don't know how effective that is in most fights. I have a sneaking suspicion though that you could like stun a boss with this. Like maybe them being dragged by the trident staggers them to the extent that they can't attack for a second, and then you can just you can wipe them with that. I don't know. It's weird. We'll try that again. Well, I mean... Whee! I'm gonna just eat this healing. That's a strange weapon. It is a strange weapon, isn't it? It's a poison weapon, admittedly. I can't do that. It's just, I fundamentally don't know how to use it. Like, how do you use the charge effect to any value? How do you benefit at all from that? Reveals invisible enemies, 2 extra jumps. Nah. I'd much prefer to have 1 extra jump with the damage reduction from projectiles. It's such a fundamentally different weapon from anything I've ever used in this game. Baseball bat is bonk hard. You don't need a freaking PhD in this game's movement physics to understand how to use it. Had to use it. So imagine my surprise when the game is like, yo, you wanted another one? And then what was it, a shield? I mean, I might take the shield, I guess. We could take Vampirism, but I don't really care. Oh God, sorry, I dropped my controller, had to pick it back up, so I think I just killed my mushroom boy. So yeah, I'll take the shield, I guess. Miss a gold nugget? No. Are we done? It's like I've been fiddling so much and could actually look at the map and see, hey, did I get everything? I did. We can get a little bit more health. We don't really need it. I'm leaving. All right, where are we going? Clock tower. I don't want to go to the clock tower. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Maybe I want to fight Clock Boss. I have not chosen to fight Clock Boss in a while, so let's do it. Mushroom Boy Poison Synergy. The Poison Synergy is good, but if he pushes around the boss, I'll be very disappointed in him. So you know what's gonna happen. Yeah, Clock Boss can be rooted, can be stunned. Let me think. The one thing I'll say about Clock Boss, okay, is the boss can be rooted and stunned. However, the Boy's Axe is not the ideal method of rooting because I don't think it's a consistent root effect. It will be on and off during the duration of the weapon being impaled inside of her. You got the legendary. Legendary Firebrands? Dude, yeah. That seems great. We've got a double damage on Burning Oil, and I'm sure we have something that is oil. Yeah, Stun Grenade's oil. Mushroom Boy's double damage on Burning Oil. Yeah, it's fantastic. And, you know, I hate to say it, but honestly, this resolves the problem I just said we would have. Which is, the boss is gonna be inconsistently rooted. The Boy's Axe is not the best for that boss. Okay, let's get rid of the Boy's Axe then. We still have the stun. The stun will last for a couple of seconds still. The Firebrand is gonna be massive damage. This is fine. You know what I kind of like about this is that Mushroom Boy, maybe we want another grenade at this point. Mushroom Boy is pushing the enemies after I hit them once, and then they just die because I've already burned them and then smacked them once with the bat. I guess I'm not going for the Nutcracker either. I was talking all about it too. I was like, Nutcracker and baseball bat, two sides of the same coin, and then I just kind of left. Do we want a Wolf Trap over the Stun Grenade though? I think I want the Stun Grenade. I think it might be a little bit better for this boss. Again, because of the whole root thing. Not necessarily due to the same reason as the Boy's Axe, but I think the Stun Grenade, it's a little bit more reliable because the stun happens and it's not going to go away until the effect is complete. You know, it's not gonna flicker on and off. Even the wolf traps, you know, the boss will be rooted, run out of the wolf trap, be rooted again. It's a little on and off. Yeah, this is fine. And we're gonna have burning oil damage bonuses. We're gonna have stun bonuses. The baseball bat is both burning oil and stun damage bonuses, so that's good. A little bit of a like classical damage build here of just hitting enemies with the firebrand and then running away, but whatever works, works. Really? Reveal secret walls. I'll take it. Right before I got my 62. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I do wish that I had a little bit more oil application, because the only thing that does it is the stun grenade, but you know, we're gonna be doing that on the boss. We're gonna be hitting him with the stun grenade, so it's not like it's not going to be applied. It will be applied. I hate this floor before you get the wall run, because sometimes you gotta climb up those ladders. And you're just gonna take damage as you're climbing up the ladders, you know? Alucard's sword. No, no, no. I guess we'll bat 10 versus 7. This one has too many damage bonuses. I don't really want to swap it right now, because we'd have to re-roll the bonuses on it. Let's just stick with what we have. Thank you. Look at that, already picked up 250 gold from the amulet swap. Oh, Jesus. I do enjoy that too. Freaking Mushroom Boy just yeeting an enemy into the spikes. At least he's waiting for me to get a hit in, you know? He's doing good things. Okay, hold on. That's all I wanted. No curse chests. Ashen Ren says, I play with the square that shows you the secrets. I feel like I turn it off and on every once in a while. Sometimes I turn it on and sometimes I leave it off. I had it on for like a whole month. It was really convenient to be able to pretend that I was gonna see the floor rune that would give me an extra scroll. More weapons. Ooh, explosive crossbow. Of an axe. I should have looked at the Nutcracker. I got a little bit ahead of myself there. 26,000 DPS with the Tombstone, man. It is just such a solid weapon. Gold Digger does a lot too. It has a stun effect on it. I like the Gold Digger. I've used it a few times recently and it's been good. It's a little, I think, not great when it applies stun, because that stun effect costs me more, I think, than it saves me. I find that it will... I saw the sparkle! I feel like it just interrupts bosses and makes them turn around and then attack me in the face, and then I take damage, and then I'm like, oh. Extra jump, 75%. We'll definitely take it for the extra jump for the challenge. Where are we? Up. Asheran says, I'm not a fan of look only at the floors or the walls in a run. That's the thing, is that if you want to try to find them, you've got to be very observant. You've got to be basically looking at the floor the whole run. So I kind of agree. That's one of the reasons why I turned it on, is that I could focus a little bit more on what's actually around me as opposed to what's under my feet. Now, the other thinking is that if you really wanted to, and you wanted to, there's a freaking star. If you wanted to find all of the floor runes, you could do the run and then backtrack through the whole level looking at the floor. And that would be another way in which you could guarantee find them, but that's a little tedious. I only do that on the prison level because the prison level I should have recycled it because I just immediately took damage. On the prison level, there's like a 50% chance of it showing up. Dude, this is food. Why is this here? What a strange bonus. I'm like digging around the infrastructure of the clock tower and there's just holes in it. That's normally you find that in like the sewers. You jerk. All right, we are done. There's an eyeball. Let's go eat that real quick. I don't think there was anything that we wanted to do in the shops. I think we were done. We have the equipment we want. I didn't want to upgrade the baseball bat because I think that the damage bonuses we're gonna get outweigh any bonuses we would get from like a flat 20%. So yeah, we're just gonna go. We're gonna make sure to stun. We're gonna get some smacks in. Let's do it. You have lore activated? Yeah, I got lore turned on. I've had that turned on for a while. Can't remember why I turned it on. Oh, I think I turned it on because I looked at the Dead Cells alpha. Was like, eh. Went back to the other version of the game and it like saved the setting for some reason. So I never turned it off again. Bwah, bwah, bwah. We've got like a 50% food bonus. Ooh, 70% food bonus. Very good. All right, Mushroom Boy, please don't screw up the boss too much. We got a stun and we got a burn. He's trying to blow up, but she's gonna be invincible. At least I have my stun grenade back. All right, I didn't realize that the stun was so good against her. That was absurd. This is just the run of absurdly easy bosses because I'm taking a good loadout. Just immediately deadified. But also, double damage burning oil, 70% damage on stunned targets, baseball bat. Look at that. Yeah, easy game, easy life. You know what? Let's do the queen. I want to beat on her for a little bit. Crush trap? Slows, freezes, arrows when destroyed. Double damage and burning oil, 2,000 damage every 5 seconds, I think. Yeah. Kinda need the flashbang. Do hate that damn bomb drop every roll. I kind of need the flashbang, so I can't really get rid of it for a crush trap. Otherwise, I would. But I've already gotten rid of the boy's axe. I can't get rid of this too. Blah, blah, blah. There we go. Hey, thematically appropriate armor too. This is from this level, right? Brr. Brr. You get him, Mushroom Boy. I believe in you. That's gonna hurt. And yet again, it's the Rampager doing the hitting. I hate those guys so much. The fact that they have like that delayed moment before they actually aggro. They close the gaps so quickly. We're gonna recycle. Makes for a very difficult enemy to predict sometimes. Especially when you're trying to go faster, you're not paying 100% attention. Well, that does it. Okay, stop. Stop, stop, stop. Just burn them, let the fire do its job. I gotta remember that the firebrand is just like the weapon that you want to use here. Just hitting an enemy, pressing Y basically kills them. It's not even the fire DOT that does it. It's the arrows. Game is easy. Dead Cells is such a fun game. Even if it is easy. You know, I do miss having the root grenade though. I miss having the boy's axe. I miss being able to actually, you know, root and crit every shot. But it's definitely not necessary. We've got the damage. I gotta be honest with you, Mushroom Boy's not been an annoying jerk like he normally is, but I think a lot of that is I'm not trying to kill the enemies myself. I'm trying to let the DOT kill the enemies, and as a result, he's not as detrimental because he's pushing the enemies away from me so that they can die from the DOT. It actually works. Outfitting, you have the mutineer outfit on the shipwreck. I told you. Thematically appropriate outfit. I need to figure out how Mushroom Boy even works, because it seems like he attacks in an AoE. Because he killed the 3 grenades in one shot. It was very strange. Okay. Well. Look, at least it's not as bad of a level as the ossuary is, getting lost all the time. Freaking just corridors of nothing. Dagger of Prophet. Let's see, crit when you pick up gold. I see a star. I guess you could take that with the... Hey, come here. Spite Sword. Double damage on and burning oil, 80% on poison. That's a pretty good weapon. I guess you could get the... Oh, it's a toxic cloud when you take damage. What? What's the crit effect on this thing then? Oh, there it is. Took damage less than 8 seconds ago if you're cursed. Probably not actually gonna use this at all. Oh right, the third hit is a kick. No, I'm sorry. It's a lucky drop to get on this level, but I'm not down. I see a secret. It's another food drop. I like seeing that. Since we are actually exceptionally interested in stacking up gas. Dun, 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 dun. Vampire killer. Oh, this is what I was gonna say. I was gonna say the Dagger of Prophet. I guess one way you could actually make that item work is you could use it with the pick, which gives you gold every time I think you hit an enemy. So you could use the Gold Digger to enable the crits for the Dagger of Prophet. But at that point, it's a very, very situational crit. The Dagger of Prophet damage, I've never really compared to other weapons, but it has to do good damage for it to be worth it, for sure, for sure. Oven Axe, critical hits up, burning oil. Gold Digger, Gold Digger, and the Nutcracker. 111,000? You know what, why don't we store this? Maybe we can re-roll it into a better weapon than the baseball bat. Hey, look, a baseball bat. Maybe we can take this. Because it's level 11. You know, at this point, I think I gotta say, okay, 7 to 11, that's a high enough replacement. Let's do it. 2 sharks. I guess the sharks could be pretty good too. I haven't, oh my god, I mean, plus 40% damage. Look at that, look at that, look at that. I've never really rolled sharks recently. That's something else I want to try. Hey Mud, welcome. How are you doing today? There's my amulet. I was wondering where you went. Crit on gold is not fun. Maybe if we had a perk like Sonic where if you get hit, you lose gold, you can take it back, but other than that, it's meh. Well, it's just that it's very conditional, and the only weapon I can think of that synergizes with it, well, you know what? Gold Shield. Gold Shield can also synergize with it, but only if you melee block an enemy and only once, so not that good for bosses. So yeah, it's really gotta be the pick. Hit an enemy, get gold, activate the crits. Oh crap, this is, oh man, where are we going? Going over here, okay. Why is this level so long, man? Like really, they could reduce it by like 50% in size. Good job, Mushroom Boy. That was a nice little kick you made there. What was my mind? It's over here. Well, we'll get one more rune at some point, one more scroll at some point when we get a fragment. Currently at 30 flat. Wow, that actually feels kind of low. But our weapons are very strong, so I'm not worried from that standpoint. We're gonna get one more off-color scroll. Thank God. Actually, we might get 2 because there is a star in the distance I see. Clonk, clonk, clonk. actually have quite a lot of HP, 16,000. I guess we're rolling survival. This much health is not something to really be concerned about. Concerned, because if you have health, you don't have damage, but you kind of have both. Scavenge Bombard. Nah. I like what we have. And I can't get rid of Mushroom Boy. I want to see how he actually functions on the bosses, the friends, servants. I'm hoping that he's actually going to be incredible. Well, it's just more HP. Like, maybe he'll actually knock him around and stun him for a decent length of time and keep him from attacking. You never know. Can we get a better flashbang? I don't know if a better flashbang matters, because it's not like the flashbang can do any more stunning. But, sure. There you go. Minus 2% damage received. Why not? Dragon Blade, welcome. How's the weekend going for you guys? For me, it's going all right. I am relaxing, enjoying myself, playing a little bit of Dead Cells. I made coffee today, made a fresh batch of not cold brew. Well, it's really just cold coffee. So I'm feeling a little bit more energized and awake. I actually don't really drink that much coffee. It might sound like I do. Really, it's just, I like having a cup before stream. It gives me something to sip on, something to maybe give myself a little pep in my step. But on non-stream days, I don't drink any coffee or anything. I don't drink anything. No soda, no water, no booze. No nothing, damn it. Dun, dun. Yeah, Ash and Rand's enjoying the stream. Everyone else is, I guess, hungover on a Saturday. Everyone's very quiet. Which is totally fine. So the Nutcracker and the baseball bat, similar damage. We want burning oil and stunned. There's burning oil and it spreads oil. Plus 70% damage to a stunned target, plus 20% and spreads oil. We can do better. Crits up 30% and more damage to a poisoned target, which will happen when Mushroom Boy hits. We can do better. Critical hits up 30% and burning oil and spreads oil. Okay, what do I take? They're the same weapon. 37,000 and 110,000. What do we... Dragonblade says, did they ever nerf the bat? I remember it being stupid OP on the release. I think they did nerf it at one point after its initial release, but it's still great. But I did not play Dead Cells when they had the Everyone's Here updates. I only played on one of the major updates, Queen of the Sea, I believe. I mean, you know, Nutcracker seems pretty damn good. Let's do it. going to be a little bit more big bonks. But it's got the same DPS as the baseball bat. It just hits slower, which is not a problem, really. All right, so flash and then smack, right? Yeah. Maybe jump, then flash. No, because the boy is gonna be here. We should flash and smash. Nice job. God, I hate the platforming in here sometimes. Kind of just get stuck on a wall and then you can't move for a second. That's true, we don't have the big flashy numbers, which is definitely a negative. We still have big numbers though. They're just not flashy. Damn it. You should still be dead actually. And the flashbang's off of cooldown, so here's what I expect to do here. Mushroom Boy was in on that action. You know, I still think I prefer the baseball bat, but again, the Nutcracker, they're equivalent, effectively. Okay, we're up to 3 stacks, sweetheart. Okay, let's switch again. Oh, good. Well, you know what? They hit me? Yo, climb. I can't heal. Whew. I lived. All right. Not the best. They were not spawning until I was very high up in the climb there. I wanted to fight them before I actually fought the Tonthus wielding one, but that's not how that happened. Switch back. They might be, you know, technically equivalent. I still like baseball bat more. $124,000. I did 17 fire damage. Tell you what, for the queen, we'll use the Nutcracker. And we still have 4 stacks of damage, so if we go fast, maybe we can get in there with all 4. Just run, forehead. Three stacks, no! It's going down! Okay, we can at least get in there with 2 stacks, I think. I wish I had a wolf trap. I wish I had a way of actually applying a root effect to the queen, because that's an ideal way of countering her. Two stacks, damn it. Well, that's fine. Get her, Mushroom Boy, get her! So I want to point something out that I realized in the middle of that fight, okay? When I got a crit with the Nutcracker, it did about 110,000 damage, but that's what the crits were doing with the baseball bat. So why was the Nutcracker seemingly so low damage? If the DPS is the same on the weapon, but the baseball bat hits like 3 times faster, then that baseball bat seems way stronger, right? Maybe it didn't have the burning oil, technically, so it was doing half damage, but... Even, I guess if you consider that, then the baseball bat might be better because the first hit applies the oil and then subsequent hits will do more damage, theoretically. But the flashbang should also be applying oil, so maybe the boss wasn't burning and maybe that's why it wasn't actually taking that damage. But it felt like the damage was just a little bit lower than anticipated. You know what? Here's how you resolve that. I'm gonna take 2 seconds and I'm gonna compare. I'm gonna do a direct comparison in the training mode. I've got a flashbang. Well, I'll get a flashbang, and we'll get the baseball bat, and we'll get a Nutcracker. I'm surprised that it's working multiple times in a row. It's basically what it is, and we'll see how this goes. And then with the stun grenade, we'll make it level, you know, 15S, because it'll have a stun duration effect on it too. All right, let's see. Training dummy. Good, baseball bat and Nutcracker. Baseball bat has a little bit more DPS, but only a little bit. Okay, let's see. Well, let's compare non-crits. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. DPS 166, so pretty much on the nose. Nut. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 159, basically on the nose. Okay, let's try it with the stun. DPS 461. Okay, maybe the game is actually telling the truth. And it was probably something related to like fire or oil application that made the damage seem not as good. 361. Okay, so yeah, I mean, it is roughly where it should be. It does seem like it's, the listed DPS is a little low. It's actually doing more damage than that, but yeah, baseball bat and Nutcracker, roughly equivalent. Baseball bat is just a little bit stronger though. Okay. So during that fight against the queen, it must have been that she wasn't burning, but she was oiled, and as a result, the crit from the Nutcracker was only doing like half damage versus what it should have been doing. And the other, I guess the other thing is that it's the hit of the combo that does the damage, but the baseball bat is every hit's equal, right? So the Nutcracker is hit, hit, big crit, hit, hit, big crit. And so if you're not landing that, then you're not doing as much damage, but with the baseball bat, because every hit is roughly equivalent, it's big crit, big crit, big crit, big crit, relatively speaking anyways. So maybe that has something to do with it as well, and if you're not landing that third shot, you might as well be using a different weapon. That is true for other weapons too, like the broadsword, even the giant killer, the third and the fourth hit are the big hits in the combo. And for a lot of weapons, actually. Not all of them, but some of them. I mean, even the machete and pistol, the third hit is the big hit in the combo. If you're not getting that third hit, you're not doing as much damage as you would otherwise be doing. And on something like the Panchaku, it's got a really long combo. Hit, hit, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit, 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 and then like one big hit at the end, like a push. So yeah, maybe that's why the damage did seem a little bit wonky, because I was hitting 410,000 on that one hit, but that was the lowest damage hit from the combo. So that's probably what it was. We solved the problem, everybody. Let's go. For now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the run. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel at any of the links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Dead Cells.